Also new at 9 o'clock, Governor Ducey about to sign an executive order that may spell good news for those who are looking for a state job.
Cameron Riddle joins us live with more on what this is all about. Cameron.
Well, good morning. It spells very good news for anyone who is a convicted felon and has a record and has had trouble getting a job. Today, at a press conference just moments ago, they laid out a series of ideas to get convicted felons and people who have a record easier access to jobs and easier ways for them to be able to refrain from going back to jail, because so many people are repeat offenders because they can't find work, they can't find a job or a transportation to get to that job. So the easiest thing to do is to go back out in the streets, and so they re-offend. So one of the things they're going to do is the governor is signing an executive order at this hour that says anyone who is applying for a state position as a state employee, they will no longer ask you on the application if you are a convicted felon. They are calling this the second chance box. It will soon disappear, and each department will then come up with its own policy on to bring in new applicants. So with that said, you will have you'll come in for an application. It will not ask you, are you a convicted felon? It will you will get a chance for an in-person interview so they can actually see what kind of person that you are. And then after all of that, they can talk about if you have a criminal record or not. They made several other efforts to keep this all in line with keeping people out of jail. One of the big other ones is for folks who are convicted felons. If you're out and you have a job but you don't have a ride to get to work, they are now partnering with Uber to provide $10,000 worth of free rides to convicted felons in our area to get you to and from work. Because again, so many people get out of jail, they then find a job, they lose the job because they can't get to work on time, and then therefore reoffend. So the cycle continues. So this is the state's way of trying to break that cycle and reduce it. They also revealed today that 62% of Arizona offenders throughout the state come from Maricopa County. So a lot of these initiatives are going to be centered right here in Phoenix. We'll have much more on this as the details continue to roll out. For now, reporting live, I'm Cameron Riddle for Arizona's Family.